As of yesterday, Arknights Endfield has introduced their first piece of endgame content, which is this thing. I have gone through a little bit of it. Excuse me, can I not access it through you? Apparently not. Here we go, this thing. I've gone through a little bit of it and I've done the basic, easy version of all three of these. But I figured we might as well record this and try to do the agony version, even though the recommended operator level is level 90 for all of these. And my current operator level is 80 for Laevatain and 70 or 75 for everyone else. So we are probably going to fail, but I figured I might as well record my failure. So before we jump in there and suffer, I need to fix a few things with the characters. Arntel's not even on a full set, or any set to be fair. So I need to get that sorted and then level up a few others. I have got kit for Ardelia. I do need to get a new one of these gloves for Laevatain, because in the last video I was looking at the T1 over the normal gauntlets and went, hold on a minute, they're exactly the same, but I'm actually blind because this one has will and this one has strength. We want the normal one with strength, so I'm going to craft that one for Laevatain. And then while we are here, I need to get a set for Arntel, and Arntel, you can have a full fresh set. There you go. And for this, I don't know, I guess we'll just throw you on that because you're not really going to be on field. So now in terms of all of the leveling side of things, I can't level up Laevatain anymore because I need to get this, which these are very hard to acquire at the moment. I have got her to a friendship 1, so we get some extra intellect, and I've been slowly working to get all of these, although I haven't been doing a very good job of that. But her combat skills are all maxed out, so not really too much we can do with her, aside from leveling up her and her weapon, which we also cannot do, I believe. No, because we need these. So the next character I've been working on is Wolfguard. He's at 75, and we could probably get him up to... No, we can't. We need more of these. So we need to deal with that. Once again, doesn't have this, and I need to work on his combat skills a little bit more. Now we're going to skip over Ardelia really quick because we really need to fix Arntel. He is not very well built, and apparently I don't have a lot of stuff for him, which is an issue. I guess it is a good thing that we have a lot of this because these things are resetting in 2 days and I just used a bunch of them. So let's go farming. I'm going to start by getting Arntel up to level 80. So I will need these, and then I'll probably need to farm T credits and the other stuff for the weapons. But I'm going to try to get everyone and their weapon up to level 80, and then we'll see what we do with the combat skills. Now, I don't know how much of this I'm going to need to run, but I assume quite a bit. So I will do like 5 or so runs in here, and then we'll see where that gets us and go from there if I need to get any more of these or if I can go farm other stuff. First though, there is a few runs, so let's see what that can do. We can get Wolfguard up to level 80. We probably won't be able to do anything with Arntel. He can go up to 76. So we will need quite a bit of farming for him, and we also need quite a bit of farming for Ardelia. I'm saying we're probably going to need to put another like 10 or so runs into that. We can run the highest level now. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't too bad. We did have to use Ardelia's burst, but we got through it relatively well. Plus, now we see a few more drops each run. And I have been doing this all actually without even using Laevatain's burst. I've just been using her skill. So this would probably go a lot better if I used her burst. Okay, a few more runs later, and we can now get Arntel. We don't have enough T credits. Of course we don't have enough T credits. With this, we would have enough of these to get him up to level 80. What about Ardelia? Not quite. Okay. That doesn't matter though, because I don't have enough T credits, so I guess we have to go farm T credits now. I kind of hope we had enough T credits for this, but I have been using so many T credits just to level all these characters up, so it does check out that we don't have enough. So we go farm T credits now, then I guess we're just going to see where that gets us and how high we can get the characters leveled. Okay, well there is Arntel at level 80, and Ardelia probably can't go very high because we need more T credits. But we can get her to 77, so I guess we'll go to another run of T credits, and that will do for now. Okay, we have 122 left, so we can't even do another run of this. Well, let's see how much I can refresh for. I have 3 of these, so I can get to 160, which would mean we can do another 2 runs in here. So I guess we'll just do that. And then I do have some more of the sanity refreshing stuff that resets or runs out in like 9 days. So I can just use those because I'm not going to use it for anything else. So we might as well use it for this. Okay, that is quite a bit of farming done, which means our Delia can now go up to level 77. And we need to have a look at, honestly, weapons, but also this isn't... Oh, I don't have enough of these. Of course I don't. Okay, well, Laevatain's done. Ardelia, yeah, we're gonna have to call her done because I can't do much else. Her battle skill is maxed out. That does a bunch of healing, so that's gonna have to do. And I mean, her weapon's level 60, which isn't great, but I can't level it up anymore. I don't really have the T credits or the sanity to do that. So yeah, Ardelia's gonna have to do where she is now. Wolfguard, he's at max potential, which I kind of forgot I even got. But he's level 80. Could definitely use some work on the combat skills, but I'm going to need more of these. Otherwise, it's not the worst, I guess. His weapon's level 80. Until he's issue. He is max potential. He has the right gear. He is level 80, but he has literally nothing when it comes to his combat skills. And his weapon's at level 20. So I reckon we're going to start with his combat skills. And I think his best two are these two, the ultimate and the battle skill. So I'm going to need these. We could farm these, but I'm going to hope I can get them from somewhere else. I can buy 30 of them in here, which I mean, I don't really need these pools because I don't need Gilberta because I already have her. So I might as well just buy them. And that will mean we can get the ultimate up to level 3 or 4. And now we need more of them. Great. Antel's burst can go to level 5. We'll get the battle skill to level 5. And now these are still going to need the lowest level. Do we only need the purple versions for these last 3? I think we do. Well, I thought I'd need the purple versions, but I don't need the purple versions. So I could do another run for the lower level. Or we have a look at his weapon, which I will need more of these for. And I reckon we should probably do that. So let's go do a run for his weapon. We'll get that to A level. And then if we have anything left, we'll keep running stuff for the battle skills. Although I kind of doubt we're going to have enough stuff for that. And we can now get that weapon up to level 40, hopefully. Yes, indeed. Can we actually have enough of these to go to 60. Perfect. We'll need a few more of these, which I should have access to. Where the hell is this? And then I could probably just leave it at level 60. What's everyone else's? They're all 80. That's level 60. That's level 80. Yeah, I could probably just leave it at level 60. I don't know if it's the most important thing over his battle skills. I suppose level 60 is not the worst. Okay, well now we can get Antel's weapon up to level 60, hopefully. We do. Okay, we have enough T credits. Lovely. Now, we won't be able to go to level 80 because I need more of this and more of these. That is fine, though. Level 60 will have to do. So the last thing I can do, because I have a few of these left, is I can go farm for a few more of these. And that will mean we can get Antel's battle skills up a little bit more. And then after 40 minutes of this recording already, we can finally get into what I was supposed to be doing this entire video and go try out the endgame. Although, to be fair, all of this prep was very much needed because without it, we probably wouldn't even scratch the surface of the endgame. Plus, I needed to do all this farming anyway. It was going to happen at one point. Might as well do it in a video. Okay, we can now get Antel's stuff up a little bit more. I'm actually going to do these two first. Although, that's going to get rid of all of our whatever these are called. So we're not going to do the last one. Let's work on these a little bit more. Never mind. That's as high as we can go. Okay, great. I guess I'll dump the last couple I have into his other stuff. Well, that is all we can do. Everyone, aside from Ardelia, is at level 80. Ardelia and Antel both have level 60 weapons. The other two have level 80. They all have good gear. And these three have okay battle skills. They're not great, but they're okay. Laevatain is pretty much maxed out aside from the friendship ones and this. Probably going to be a bunch of pain and suffering we're about to endure, but let's jump into this permanent endgame mode. Let's just put it onto agony mode. Yeah, I guess we see how this goes. Just by the name itself, seeing as it is agony, I don't think this is going to be on the easier side of the endgame contents. I think this is definitely going to be on the harder end of different endgame contents from different games. Genshin Impact sort of sits in the middle. Wuthering Waves is a pretty low difficulty endgame content, in my opinion. Just from the name of this, I reckon this one's going to be pretty high difficulty. Especially if I screw up any dodges. Then I'd say we are pretty much dead. And unfortunately, it is not looking like it's just going to be one big enemy, which kind of sucks. Luckily though, the little ones aren't the hardest to take down. But there is 11 enemies in here. Oh my god. This is going to suck for Laevatain. I don't know how I'm just losing all my HP because I swear I've been doing decent dodging. I also don't know how the other team members are losing their HP so quickly. They must just generally suck at this game. Arntel is literally almost dead. There you go. Take some heals. He probably won't take those heals because the characters are just designed to run and chase after the enemies and not actually prioritize health. That's one thing I have found and that annoys me. All of the other characters on the field, like Arntel just died. I haven't put him on the field once. I have put out numerous heals. I've put out Ardelia's Burst numerous times. And the characters just don't prioritize healing. They prioritize doing damage, which really annoys me because I need them to be alive. And if you're just going to prioritize doing damage and die, that doesn't help me because then I can't do damage. But I mean, I'm down to the last enemy, although this looks like it's going to be a big chunky enemy. And I have no Arntel left and very little HP left, except now Wolfguard's dead. And Laevatain's dead. And Ardelia's dead. Couldn't have gone much better if you ask me. I mean, we did take down 10 of the enemies. That's not bad considering they're all at least 10 levels over our level. But yeah, our teammates, they're not prioritizing their own health. They are very much prioritizing damage. And that really annoys me because I need them to prioritize their own health. Can there be like one that's just a singular boss? I mean, this doesn't have too many enemies. I can almost... Actually, no, wait. This one's not that bad. I say that and it's going to suck, but there's only 2 enemies in this one. So maybe, as long as I can dodge with the attacks, potentially there's a chance we can clear this one in agony mode. The first one I don't think is going to happen very easily because my teammates are not prioritizing health. We just need to dodge attacks like crazy. That is not dodging. Ow. God. That did like all of my HP. I have to watch out for this dude shooting stuff because not only is this guy we're actually fighting a problem, but that dude over there who is shooting stuff at me also got a problem. There is... Wait, don't you dare. What I was going to say is there's the first enemy down. Although, okay, no, it is down. Sick, lovely. My Laevatain is running on not a lot of HP. That's not lovely. Laevatain died. Okay, can I revive her or is she just gone? No. We're going to retry this because I think there's a chance we can do it as long as Laevatain doesn't die. But we did get through the first enemy, so if I can get through both the enemies, I think they both recover a bit of HP, and then they both jump on the field, which kind of sucks, but we may have a chance at this. I need to stop sprinting, because I need my stamina for dodging. Gotta admit, this one's not going too good. There goes Laevatain. Yeah, okay, we're redoing that. I think my problem is I'm just spamming the sprint button too much because my ping's so high I can't really time my dashes or my dodges. I can't really time them, so I just spam the sprint button, which means that whenever I actually need to be able to dodge something, I don't have any stamina left. Now on to enemy number 2, and we should have Laevatain's burst up pretty soon. I just need to get the heat stacks up. We're going to throw out Ardelia because the other team members are suffering. Okay, Laevatain burst. Let's do good things, please. And there goes Ardelia. Not Ardelia, Laevatain again. I kind of think I need to get some more HP on my Laevatain because she is not great at the moment. So I think I need some more levels on my characters. I have a feeling they need to be a little bit better built. We just don't really have the HP to survive anymore, which kind of makes me want to try to get Laevatain up to level 90, which we could potentially do because we can get some of the stuff she needs from this. Not that. This. What do I not have enough of? Oh, I need 100,000 T credits. Well, I guess we're going to go farm a bunch of these. I should probably do a bit of work on the rest of the team as well, but our main issue is the fact that Laevatain is not surviving. So it's probably in our best interest to get her doing more damage and more leveled up. Because I'm assuming put more levels on her, she will also get more HP and survivability, as well as more damage. Okay, so that is now enough to get the promotion number 4. And we can go over to here, and we just need more of these now. Get her to whatever level we can, and then I'll just do one more run. against those two bosses. If we clear it, we clear it. If we don't, we don't. I'm going to need to fix these characters a lot more to actually have a good chance at that. But I'll give it one more shot after we have Laevatain up to whatever level we get her to. We can get a 83. Laevatain can go to 83. That's not going to do a whole lot, I don't think. But screw it. We'll give it one more shot. Agony mode is definitely agony. It's quite tricky, albeit I am using underlevel characters, but still, it's quite tricky. There is not going to be a whole lot of talking for this run because I am just locked in. I say as I use my skill at the very most incorrect time. And there goes Laevatain. Right as I use Ardelia's Burst. It did go better until we died. Maybe when I get Laevatain up to level 90 or even like 85, we might have a chance at this. I'm sure I could do this at a lower level like as I am right now, but I have a very valid excuse as to why I can't do that. That would be that funny little yellow number down the bottom of my screen. 270 ping is not helping anything. Also, don't mind the fact that Wolfguard just died then. I was actually looking at my ping and he died. So yeah, there is a valid excuse as to why I'm suffering. Also, I don't know why I'm continuing this. My only two characters left are literally my healers and my buffers. So we're not going to do anything. We're leaving that. That is definitely endgame content. That is stuff you should be doing when you actually have a built team and not mostly level 80 characters with level 60 weapons and mostly unleveled combat skills. Laevatain could definitely clear that when I get this team built. But that is going to take a long time because I'm going to need a lot of these, a lot of T credits, and a lot of stuff for the weapons. We need a lot of these, and also a lot of these and the lower level ones. Plus this stuff as well, which is just generally painful to farm, but I guess now that I have level 83 Laevatain and the other guys are leveled, it should be a little bit easier. Not quite the ending I was hoping for. I was hoping to actually progress through that, but we got a bunch of leveling up done, so I mean, I guess it's a decent outcome. With that being said, that is where I'm going to leave this video off. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you like this video, do go check out the last video where we pulled for Laevatain here. And with that being said, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good. Bye.